Alright, so in our previous video we talked about how to cut your video. Okay, so in this video we are going to be talking about how to use fonts. We are going to be talking about font usage and captioning. So what I mean by font usage is how to use fonts in video editing. So when we talk about font footages, I mean how to use fonts. When you come to graphic design, if you're a graphic designer, you know that one of the principles of graphic designing is font usage, knowing how to use fonts. So that same principle is applicable in video editing. So for you to edit your video to come out nice, you have to know how to use fonts, how to combine fonts. Okay, we have about three categories of fonts. We have sans serif fonts, we have serif fonts, and we have calligraphy. So most times I normally combine sans serif font and calligraphy, or I use sans serif and serif. So I'm going to be showing you guys these three category of fonts so that you use, and I'm also going to show you how to combine them to caption your video very nice, okay, to look very professional and nice. So I'm going to be using this video for this tutorial. Okay, it's a very short video, about 16 seconds or 18 seconds. Okay, so now let's go to the fonts. So let's say I want to add a text now. So this is the text I just added. I want to type something. So let me just type David. Okay, so this is the fonts. Let's go to fonts. So when you come to fonts, so these are the fonts that are here by default. Okay, so this first one, I'm not talking about the system. The second one, which is modern, this is a sans serif font. Sans serif fonts are those bold fonts, those bold ones that have straight line, the edges, there is nothing like curly, or they are called block fonts. You get? So these are sans serif fonts. Why serif fonts are those ones that are curly. This one now, this is a sans serif font, this is also a sans serif font. So all those ones that the edges are curly or something like that, they are all sans serif. This one is sans serif. So when the next type of, this one is serif. This ones I'm using is serif. Sans serif is the bold one. Why these ones are serif? Are you getting it? These curly ones are serif. So the calligraphy are those ones. This one that are somehow, this one now, this is a calligraphy. Let me zoom it so you can see it very well. This is a calligraphy font. This is a calligraphy font. A lot of them. So these ones, these curly ones are calligraphy. Okay, so these are the three categories of fonts. So now, how do we use these fonts? So when you want to caption your video, you use this sans serif, this bold one, and another combination. So let me just adjust this. So let me just keep this one here. Let me type another. Sorry, okay, I'm going to type another text now. So another text, wait, so let's type another text. So I'm going to type this one, David Tech Academy. Okay, so this one now I'm going to use a calligraphy font for this particular. Yes, so okay, this one is actually a serif font. This is serif font. I can actually use this combination is actually this using sans serif and serif fonts. Okay, sans serif and serif. Sans serif is the bold one, and the serif is the curly one. I mean, not the curly edge one. Okay, this is the usage. This is how to use this particular combination. So another combination you can use is sans serif and calligraphy. So I'm going to change this particular academic to calligraphy font. So let's see how it turns out. So I'm going to go to my fonts again. Let me search for calligraphy fonts. So I've taught you guys what is calligraphy, three categories of. Okay, this is a calligraphy font. This is actually nice, but let me check another one. Okay, you can see this one. This one is actually not bad. It's like my data is not on. My phone is actually low. Okay, so now let me change another one. So you can search, there's a lot of, you can go to these categories here. You can see the handwriting. You can call it handwriting fonts. Either you call it calligraphy fonts or handwriting, it's the same thing. You can just come to this handwriting part and select one. Okay, let me use this. Yeah, so this is another font combination, David Academy. You can see how the thing appears. You can see how the thing shows here. So this font combination is actually a professional way of using font. This is a professional way of using fonts. Okay, either you use the bold and sans serif, the sans serif and serif, or sans serif and calligraphy or handwriting. So this is a perfect way to use fonts. Okay, either you use this one or use the other one, or you can actually use one particular method. You can actually use only a particular type. Let's say I want to use only sans serif, but the one I'm going to use is one will be bold and the other one will be smaller. Okay, that's another way of using one particular font. So there's this particular font that I like, a sans serif font actually. So let me go and find it. Okay, this is it. This is Core Sans. This is Core Sans. This is sans serif font. David. I can go to the Academy. I want to use the same font so you can see how it turns out. Okay, you can actually use one particular font. So let me go and find that particular Core Sans. Okay, so you can see I can reduce the size of this one, maybe put it at the edge of it or anywhere I want. So you can use your fonts like this. Okay, so this is the perfect way of using fonts. I believe with this I've done justice to how to use fonts. Okay, so that is it. So the next video I'm going to make now is captioning our video. Like this particular video is a podcast video. Okay, let me just,
let's talk about podcast hosting. If you want to get your show to,
so what I mean by captioning is when this man is saying this thing now, I want the text to be appearing. You know what is subtitle now? Video subtitle. So I don't need to explain that one. Is video subtitle. Adding the subtitle so you can be seeing the text displaying on the screen while the man is talking. So that's what I mean by captioning your video or adding subtitles to your video. That's it. So I'm going to make another video for that. I don't want this video to be very long. So I think with this I've done justice to how to use fonts. Okay, so in our next video I'm going to be adding caption using these fonts we have already learned how to use. I will apply it in captioning my video. So for all of that and more, I will see you guys in the next video.